Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Reen, a Baltic witch, and today we are doing a pick a card reading for you, for the collective, with the intention to get a message from the spirit about your dreams, either the things that you aspire to do or your actual dreams when you sleep. So, let me introduce the decks that I will be using today. We'll get the Significator card from the Tarot of the Divine. We will be using the Shadowscapes Tarot for additional messages. We will get an additional message from the Dream Ritual Oracle, and then also we will use the Loputyn Oracle in our reading. So, this is a message for the collective. You will pick a card with your intuition, so it will be more attuned to you. But of course, as I always say, if the messages do not resonate with you, please leave them behind. And if you feel drawn to more card than one, then there might be some messages in you in separate, multiple parts of this reading. So up to you how you feel. So let's go in the spirit and ask the spirit to oversee this act of divination today. And let's pick our significator cards for the three groups. Three, yes. So first of all is Two of Swords. Thank you. Second card, please. For the second group, this one, we have the Strength card. And third card, please. The Moon. Wonderful. Thank you very much. I will put the deck aside. So, I ask you to use your intuition and to focus on the cards in front of you. Please pause the video if you need to, or look at the title card of the video. Focus with your intuition on the cards and see which one speaks to you the most, which image speaks to you the most, and then watch the reading for that respective card. I will reset the table and I will see the first card in a moment. Okay, group number one, card number one, who has picked the Two of Swords. Welcome, welcome to your reading. Let me first tell you about what is depicted in this card. This deck is based on various fairy tales and legends around the world, and the character in the card is Sita from Indian Hindu epic Ramayana. And as the book describes it, I will read it to you. The Two of Swords represents being stuck between hard choices. Sita's decision between Scylla and Charybdis is not easy and cannot be made blindly. It calls for self-reflection. Things can only remain balanced for so long before a move must be made. So apparently you are right now or very soon will be facing a very difficult choice. I do believe that you have all the necessary information to make that choice wisely, but let's look at what the tarot cards will tell us. So I will be drawing the cards here for the bottom row, and let's see what we get. Okay, this card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This card. Death. And we got the Hierophant and Temperance here. Sorry, the cards slightly bend over time, so they're um, and on the reverse we have the Star card. So I'm gonna put it like this for you so that you also see the Star card. So it looks like, yes, you do have all the knowledge necessary for you to make that choice. It will be quite a significant choice for you. A significant change is coming for you because we have so many major arcana cards here. But, and it seems like the choice you will be making will require you to give up something to gain something important to you. It is pretty much an end of a cycle for you, a start of a new thing. That why this choice will be quite significant for you. But it seems that it will be bringing you to all that necessary achievements, that successes that you are looking for, to the necessary balance. Maybe you're looking to regain a certain amount of balance in your life between your work, for example, and your personal life, or free up some space for your creative endeavors. You are dreaming, and your point of kind of stepping into that dream will come to you very soon. But that dream will require quite a sacrifice from you, but it will set you on that new cycle in your life, on that very specific path towards your dream. And as we can see, it is really about what will give you your happiness, what is your dream. The star card is here. You are going towards that dream. And you will have all the knowledge. It will also help you reconnect with your family, possibly, or with some loved ones that um, you were not in contact for a while. Maybe some relationships were not going so well. I feel that it will allow you to reconnect, or it is a beginning of a new family, of a new relationship story for you, somewhere where you will be able to put down the roots that you want to put down. It will create that necessary balance for you, but it is a difficult choice and you will have to give up certain things. But it will be a very calm, happy, and prosperous step stage in your life once you make that decision. But you have to make the decision consciously to step into this transformation, into that point of transformation that will lead you towards your dream. Okay, let's see for you what will the um, Dream or Ritual Oracle cards say. Please a message. Oh, we got two cards here for you. They flipped. Um, so we have Reflect and Revisit. So it really looks like there is a cycle ending for you right now. You are advised to reflect on what you have achieved already, what led you, let's put it like this and like this, what led you to the point of this moment in your time, to this moment of choice that you will be facing, to really think there is an abundance of things that you have amassed in this phase in which you were in, but you are advised to kind of mm, look at it all, get what is necessary for you to step into this next phase, to make that wise decision, reconnect with your roots, revisit the things that were making you happy. I really feel there is something about either grounding yourself, setting down your roots, or reconnecting with your family, reconnecting with some family members or some close people to you. Uh, it, it is required right now, or it will be happening due to that decision that you will be making. But you are really going towards the end of a certain cycle to restart a new one. And I see that the new one will be bringing you a lot of happiness. So let's see the message from the final deck. Just a little warning for everyone. The artist of the final deck, uses also like these romantic, slightly erotica um, elements in her art. That's why I have certain cards censored. We got two cards for you again. Okay. Um, I'll probably need to make space for them, so let's move that aside. So you have a number 24 here, and you have number 26 here. I will put these two cards here for you, maybe like this, maybe like this, maybe like this. Okay, 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 wonderful. So, feels like the number two might be of a significance to you. And yes, it is a number of making a choice, and it really looks like you are going towards that making a choice. Let me look through the guidebook. What does the guidebook say as a message with the Loputyn Oracle cards? So 24 is illusions. Um, you will be possibly trying to self-sabotage yourself in making that decision. You need to learn to see past the voice of self, that inner voice that is self-sabotaging you. And once you do, everything will seem much clearer to you. So there is some sort of imposed bond that is upon you right now, self-imposed most likely. Um, But right now, you are advised to look, to put that aside and look at the situation clearly, to not listen to all of those inner voices that are sabotaging you, and might make a very smart, weighted, not emotionally imbued, but like very um, logical choice. But it is a choice that will lead you on your path. Number 26, the card is called Vulnerability. Be vulnerable in this point of making the decision. Work on your most vulnerable aspects. They are not a weakness, but are an integral part of who you are. You are, so in this phase of your life right now, you maybe suffered some, you had failures, you had your successes, you maybe have amassed certain fears. Work with them. Don't try to run away from them. Maybe they are exactly what is creating that self-doubt for you. Work through them, walk through them instead of running away from them. If you face your fears and vulnerabilities and become, first of all, true to your own self, it will help you declutter your mind, all the doubts to go away so that you can make that correct decision to go towards your dream. That is what I'm seeing here for this group. We'll stop here. I think that is the gist of the message for you. I advise you to look at the cards yourself and see if you are seeing something with your own intuition. Maybe something slightly different will come through to you. So, really, practice, use your own intuition when you are dealing with tarot readings, because your personal message might come through specifically to you when you look at the cards past what I am talking about right now. Thank you very much for watching, for listening. I am happy that you are here. If any messages do not resonate with you, please leave them behind. If some other cards, the second or the third card, resonated with you, watch those parts of the video. I send you my blessings. Thank you very much. If you liked the reading, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let's start a conversation. I will be happy to answer. And I will reset the table and I will see the card number two in a moment. Thank you. All right. right, welcome card number two. As you can see, I have reset the table for you. So your card is Strength. Let me read what story is associated with it in the guidebook because this deck is based on fairy tales and legends of the world. So, the Strength is a story of Tamlin. It is a Scottish fairy tale. The Strength card is about willpower and determination, focus, persistence, and the ability to confidently stare any challenge in the face and overcome it. This is not a physical strength, but a purity of heart and purpose. So we have this very brave young lady battling a monster here. So let's see what is that? What kind of strength for what do you have it in regards to your dreams? Let's see what the Shadowscapes Tarot will say. Thank you to the spirit for the message. We have the sun. Okay, wonderful. So we are getting a lot of prominent energies here with the major arcana. We have the Ten of Wands. We have Three of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Wands. Okay. You have the strength to create that wonderful thing for yourself towards which you are going. You have some sort of dream. I think it's more work related for this group. I might be mistaken, but somehow it feels to me it is something that you are trying to achieve at work, to be prosperous, to be financially stable. You are taking upon yourself quite a lot of tasks to achieve that. Um, there will be some sort of project or step of the project starting from you where you will probably taking a leadership position. It seems you will be given that opportunity to kind of take on some sort of very, very good possibility for you to grow, to study, to get recognized, and you will not be doing it alone, you will be doing it as a group. So you might become a leader in that group. Um, but it will be definitely some sort of step that will allow you to grow and get ready to achieve that dream. Let's look what's on the reverse for you here. The world. Yes, you are going towards that, the universal knowledge, some sort of very, um, very prominent. So this is our card here on the reverse. You are going towards that global knowledge, the maximum knowledge that you need to have to be successful in this work. It will be a lot of work for you. It seems that right now you already are feeling overwhelmed, that you have put so much on your shoulders and been through a lot, but you are headed towards this very good moment. I really feel that there is some sort of like um, call to become a leader and call to be almost like knowledge. What's it called? SME, subject matter expert, where you will become very, very knowledgeable in something that you do, and you will teach people and learn yourself. But yes, you will have that knowledge that is probably something to do with your dream. You're probably looking for a promotion, for a better position to become that kind of very, very knowledgeable person. But there is a lot of work on your shoulders. This position might actually bring also a lot of responsibilities, but I see that you are ready for those responsibilities. You are ready, you will get that opportunity, you will feel very, very right in that position because that is what you are going towards. Let's see what the Dream Ritual Oracle cards are telling us. Let's see one card. We had more cards than one for the previous group. Let's see how many come through for you. Might get two as well. Yes, we got three cards here. Okay, that is a lot. Okay, wonderful. So we have the barrier, we have heal, and we have reflect. You are, and we already had this card in the first group. So if you're also resonating with the first group, with the first card, then it might be also, there might be some message for you in there. You are advised, and I think it's exactly the same type of message as we had before. You are advised to reflect on everything that you have achieved up until now. Um, Wrap up that step. Don't take the things that other people, maybe you got a little bit of criticism or something that really you, it kind of feels like you've been doing so much and you feel um, you were not being recognized, you were not getting the recognition that you are due despite you doing so much. You build up that inner strength, you build up a resilience to that criticism. Definitely, you are advised to further set those healthy boundaries for yourself. Do not take that criticism too hard because all the hard work that you have put in to getting where you want to get is only beneficial to you. You have learned a lot, you have amassed a lot of experience and knowledge. Reflect. Don't take that for granted. Reflect on what exactly you have done to get where you have gotten right now, to where you are right now. Because once you look back and detach a little bit from the emotional, you will see that in reality, don't compare yourself that much to others. Assess what you have actually achieved from the standpoint of you. Mm, if you look back, you will see that you actually have done quite a lot, achieved quite a lot, and it is this very, very good foundation for you to continue forward to what I believe I said in the first part of this reading. Yes, don't take the criticism to heart. Learn from it, learn like from all the experience that you have been gathering, but do not be hurt by it. At this step, you need to reflect back on your achievements, steady yourself, set healthy boundaries, keep setting healthy boundaries, and move on to that next phase, to the next step. You will get the opportunity very soon. Let's see what we have from the Loputyn deck. Like I've said, it's to the first group. There are some erotic elements in this deck. I have censored them, but I hope nothing weird comes through. Okay, I think this card here, it's a very interesting looking card. Interestingly enough, I barely ever see this card. I almost feel like I don't remember seeing this card previously in this deck, but it is here. This is so interesting. Oh wow. It's almost like the deck drew a card for you specifically for this reading because I don't really see this card quite often. Reminds of our midsummer celebrations here. We have it as a tradition to jump over a bonfire to cleanse ourselves, to imbue ourselves with the power of the sun um, during the midsummer celebrations to be healthy. There's a lot about healing here in this. So you really need to, maybe all the hard work that you have put in so far made you neglect your physical health. So possibly do some checkups right now. Make sure that you are okay, that there are no hidden issues that you have not seen before, that you have not known. Maybe there, like due to stress, maybe there was some sort of health issue developing in the background that you are not aware of. So definitely do go take care of yourself, see your GP, see other specialists, make sure that you are physically as well ready to, and you're healthy to move into that next stage, because it will also ask you to contribute a lot, but you are going towards that step, towards that promotion possibly that you are looking for. So card 19 is joy, and you have number 19 here already twice. So if you're seeing this number, it might be uh, a significant kind of the sign for you. If you're seeing that number somewhere else, that it is a sign that you are moving, you are on the right path. You are moving on the right path. So use this card to take stock of the first months of the year and ask yourself this question: which things can I live more lightly than in previous months? So, yes, let go of the stresses, heal, reflect on your previous months, reflect on what gives you joy and how to give things the right weight so that you do not get stuck on aspects that could weight you down. So, yes, introduce a little bit of humor. Do check your health. Make sure that you are healthy and ready for the next stage. Um, you might be seeing something in your dreams that is also indicating that you need to let go of stress. Maybe your dreams are very stressful. Maybe you're having nightmares or something. Although I don't feel really this nightmare energy from this, but maybe something when you are sleeping and seeing the dreams, maybe there's something that does indicate that you need to take more uh, care of yourself and stress less, set healthy boundaries so that you stress less, take away, reflect and take away the things that are draining you, making you unhealthy. Uh, Look for things that would bring you joy, because we can put a lot of things on ourselves. We can be running that marathon, but it is a marathon. You need to pace yourself, or you will not make it to the end of the marathon. But I see that you will make it towards the end. We have the world card. We have the end of the cycle here. We have a very lucky, the sun card with a lot of energy, with a lot of health energy, the sun energy. It's a lot of things here about the sun as well in this reading, um, about the strength and the health. Maybe it is not really work related here. Maybe it's only health related. And the cards are saying that yes, you were having something kind of bad health, but it will get better. If that's what you're struggling with, I see a lot of this rejuvenation and this sun healing energy also in this reading. So if that is the thing that has been bothering you, you will be healing. It seems that those lasting things will step aside. There is a good message here in this. So, thank you very much. Group number two, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Of course, it is for the collective. Use your own intuition. Look at the cards. Maybe there are some additional messages that only you will see when you look at your cards. If you feel that you were drawn to card number one or card number three, do watch those parts as well. There might be some messages in there for you. Of course, if it does not resonate, leave those messages behind. Maybe there's something else in here that you will spot with your own eye, because I am reading for the collective, for everyone who watches this group. If you liked the reading, please subscribe, please leave a like, start a conversation in the comment section. I will be happy to reply. I send you my blessings. Thank you very much. I will reset the table and I will see card number 3 in a moment. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, hello, group number 3. You're the group that got the moon, another major arcana card. You got the moon card. I will read you the description from the guidebook because this deck is based on fairy tales and on legends from around the world. So I am gonna read you from the guidebook what story is this picture from, what it is associated with. So this is Princess Kaguya from a Japanese fairy tale. The moon is the subconscious and all its illusions, potential pitfalls, and the possibility of self-deception. Here, two tanukis, shape-shifting raccoon-like animals, each stare at a different moon, so you can see them here. Each stare at a different moon, though it is not clear which is the real one. So it is a card of insecurity. So you possibly are not feeling secure about what you are dreaming about. Maybe you are not clear what is your kind of next dream, next thing you want to move towards, for example. Of course, or you're not very clear on which path to take towards your dream. Maybe you're seeing some sort of dreams which are very difficult to interpret. Let's see what the spirit says to this group from the tarot, Shadowscapes Tarot. I feel like this card, Nine of Swords. Okay, kind of feel, yes, you might be seeing some sort of bad dreams. You're in this nightmare state. The High Priestess. It is your subconscious talking to you. Okay, and we got two more cards here. The King of Cups and Temperance. Yes, that is interesting. So, and on the reverse, we have a Knight of Cups. Kind of feels like it's something related to the either relationships for you or the creation. For some reason, creation as a word comes to me first. So you might be a creative person and you might be stuck with what to do next, how to create next. Um, it's causing you a lot of distress right now. You're having trouble uh, figuring out how to proceed with this creative project that you are doing. For some reason, I feel like very much the sense of creativity. You need to stop overthinking and tap into your emotions, your feelings. You have a lot of emotions there. You actually know quite well what you want to put on the canvas, what do you want to kind of sculpt or create, whatever you are doing. I think it has to do more with mm, painting or somehow expressing your emotions in that creating creative endeavor that you are upon. But you really need to listen to your intuition. There might be something that you are also seeing in your dreams or in your imagination that is actually trying to come through as a message and tell you what exactly you are supposed to show. You have, um, it almost feels like you are asked to express yourself and share that what you are feeling with the others around you. Maybe you are actually creating things. Maybe you're not so blocked in creative. You don't have that creative block. You are expressing yourself, but um you are not sure, you're very not sure whether you should be showing it to the public or showing it to the people who are close to you, and you're basically creating it as they say into the table drawer. You don't really you put it away. You make it and you put it away and you do not share it with others. But you are advised to tap into your emotions. You have them, and they can really, you can show what you are doing creatively, go towards that goal creatively in a very, very beautiful artistic ways. You know very well how to work with color, with paint, with expressing that emotion. I'm seeing this like very like a painting and a canvas with a lot of different color in it to represent those different emotions. So you have anger with red, and you have happiness with yellow, and like melancholy maybe with blue. Like I'm seeing all of those colors for you, but for some reason you are so afraid of the criticism of others that you are not showing it. That is this like overthinking and the obscurity that we have here with the moon card. I think you should trust yourself. You should really trust yourself and share it with the others. It will bring you less stress and more more happiness that way. You will become more um, whole inside when you actually show what you're doing to others. Let's see what the Dream Ritual Oracle cards want to tell us. How many cards will come through because we had different number for the previous piles. Okay, this one. Approve. So we have approve. Let's have one more maybe because we had so many for the previous. Um, Yes, so we have receive, approve and receive. Oh, and we have more for you. I will show them to you because I have like a whole group of cards that flipped over while still in the deck. I think you will be received very well. Your creativity will be received very well by the others when um, you share it, and you will see which one of these two moons, the real one and the false one, is actually the real one. And there's a lot of this positive yellow light coming from this full moon here. You will come into this full creativity. It might not be the end of your creative journey. You will not achieve it right away, but you will definitely receive that recognition you you want to receive. And I see that you actually are dreaming a lot. There's a lot of um, channeling from the spirit, from the divine happening. Uh, you are seeing in your dreams interesting ideas that you can put on the canvas. Um, on or whatever, maybe you're sculpting, it really feels like you are getting those messages, you are getting those ideas, they are being communicated to you, but for some reason you are confused, you are overthinking, you almost reject them instead of accepting and putting them out on the canvas and sharing. It could be also something to do with people work. Let's see, we have here foresee. So you might be getting even messages like almost um, you can sense the future or foresee things. It feels like it's still about something creative that you do, but you are really getting those messages. I don't know, maybe you're a tarot card reader like me. Maybe that's kind of the messages you are getting, but you need to be sharing them with the others. The confusion will be gone once you start listening to your intuition. We have calm, so you need to stay calm, or once you actually start doing that, it will bring you the calm. I kind of had this sensation of nightmares a little bit in the beginning that there is something causing you confusion, but this is where you're headed if you share, if you start talking about them, if you don't hold them in, if you let them go actually and share with the others. You need to commit. It feels like maybe you're starting a project, but you never finish it. You only are getting all of those ideas. They are coming to you, but you never commit fully to bring them, to put them on canvas. Or maybe you're doing embroidery, I don't know, but you never finish that project. You put in a few stitches, but you never finish. But you have all of those desires, all of those ideas. You are feeling the people very well. You have the empathy card here, and this reframe card as well. It really feels like you need to approach those ideas slightly differently. It still feels very much about creativity here. Um, you do get the messages and you know how to convey them to the people. You have that, but you need to take those ideas that are coming through to you. A lot of them are coming through to you, and you need to um, maybe think about a different way how you want to convey them. But you really are getting strong, strong messages. It feels like you are a people worker kind of person. Your creativity, the things that you are getting, the things you are channeling, those creative things, the thoughts come from the divine to you, and you might be helping and healing people with it. Maybe it is a slightly different approach. Maybe you are a coach, not a creative person, but maybe you are a coach or you are a teacher. You need to be taking those ideas and giving them to the people, because to me it feels you have a lot of this power and energy. You need to stop doubting, and you need to start communicating it to the people, as it will bring healing and a lot of happiness, not only to you but the people you share those messages with. You are the one to bring and to share the message with the people. It is so interesting. I'll keep this reframe card here. I kind of feel it's like very significant out of this deck. Mm, but yes, a lot of ideas, new ideas are coming your way. You just need to stop doubting and find that one true moon for you, the right path. But it will all come through if you listen to yourself and if you communicate it to the others. You don't really need to be afraid of the perception of how it will be received, because I think it will be received by the others very, very positively. Let's see for our last card from the Loputyn Oracle. What is the message here for you from the Loputyn Oracle? Yes, you really are channeling things. Okay, there's a little bit of like I've said to the first two groups, I will not be bringing it closer to the camera because, yes, so Loputin is using a lot of this like slightly erotic elements or not so slightly in its in her work and in her decks, in her art. So, yes. Hopefully this video will not suffer from it. Let's see, number 7. It really feels like, yes, like you're so consumed by doubt. This card is called Unconditional Love. So it is about unconditional self-love. You need to stop doubting yourself. You need to make peace with, if you received criticism before that made you doubt every single thing that you are doing now, you need to stop doubting yourself. Just put that one um, one period behind you, because like I keep saying in my readings, when things like that come up, the people who criticized you in the past will not be the same people you will meet right now on your path. what happened to you in the past should stay in the past. Learn from it, but the new people who come in, those are different people. They might perceive it completely differently than the people who criticized you. You are so consumed by that doubt. There's so much this doubt energy, but it really feels that it is self-inflicted in your situation. Do not justify that you um, do not create just because someone in the past told you, oh, it's not interesting, it's not good enough. You are getting all of those good messages uh, and emotional kind of, you have a lot of ideas and emotions you can put out on the canvas. You have all of that. And also, I feel there is a warning in here. Do not do it out of self-interest, not out of um, selfishness. It's really here about getting those uh, the ideas from the divine that are coming to you and sharing them with the people, but not out of selfishness, but out of the love towards yourself and love towards the people. You are here as a teacher, as a guide. You get all those messages to share them with others. You should not be doubting yourself and putting them away in the drawer. Um, Speak to the people because you will find your audience who will like your ideas, your creativity, your things that you bring there. Embrace the fears, embrace the criticism, accept that, well, there are scary things. Everyone is afraid of something. Everyone is afraid of other people. We are social beings. We are in a society. We are afraid how others will accept us. But you need to understand that they do not they do not dictate your path and your life story. Those are things, the interactions with other people when you meet them. Um, they give you inputs, they give you valuable inputs, but they cannot dictate your life story. Listen to them, acknowledge them, and move on to share that with other people and receive new inputs from them. So I think you should put the doubts aside. There's a lot of doubt here, but everything will be good. You are good here. You are really getting those unique ideas, messages from above. You have very strong intuition. So use them to good. Use them for the benefit of humanity. And I think this is like the perfect time. We're living in the perfect era. We have so many channels and ways to connect to people, to talk to them, to share our ideas. Use the opportunities that you are given. Okay, I think this message is so strongly energetically charged. Wow, whew, yes. Thank you very much. Group number three, thank you for listening. As I've said, if the messages do not resonate with you, please leave them behind. Please look at the other two groups if you feel that the cards are also speaking to you. Look at the cards here with your own intuition. I think you might get additional messages with your strong connection to the source, to the divine. You might get actually additional messages from these cards when you look at them. I highly advise you use your intuition and interpret the cards by yourself as well. You might get additional messages here. If you like the reading, please subscribe so that you do not miss other readings by me. Leave a like, start a conversation in the comments. I will be so happy to answer you. I send you my blessings and thank you. Have a wonderful time and hopefully see you again. Bye.